Yes, ma'am. Bye.
You,
Don't
you,
leave.
you promised me you wouldn't even like fish, and now you love fish.
I don't hate fish.
Now it's only a matter of time for we're at volleyball, and all of a sudden you get on there and crash into me comes on or something, or
No,
fucking
I will not be a Dave
or
Matthews Band
fan,
fan, or as the
fucking
fans call him, Dave.
Jimmy thing, or fucking what'd she say?
She said, "Don't make promises you know you can't keep." I will not be a Dave Matthews Band fan. I fucking promise you that. My hair's too poofy.
I mean, to be honest, John Mayer is not that far from. He's not that far
I don't listen
from
to
Dave
John
Matthews
Mayer.
Band.
I listen to Dead and Company.
Well, I mean, is
Poor John Mayer.
John Mayer
It's
is the
not true,
dead.
you fucking harlot. I'm just kidding. I love you.
John Mayer is the dead.
John Mayer is the dead.
John Mayer's the fucking dead. My
Oh,
body
I
is a
just,
fucking wonderland.
I'm so. Did you just fart?
Nah, as other kids, rabble rousing.
Oh, all the hashtags I use are cracking me up. Cracking me the fuck up.
Ooh, ooh! I got my new golf clubs in the mail.
Really?
Yep, via FedEx.
Good for you, man. So when are you gonna go? When are you gonna go golfing?
Well, I bought a net.
Oh, you gonna work on some like driving practice and shit?
I'm gonna get my. What I'm gonna do, Nick, first before I hit the old links is make sure I got my ball striking skills down. If I just make solid contact and make it like a thing that I can repeatable, if I can make it repeatable, then I'll be home free. It's no big deal.
Yeah. What's up, Rumpy?
I don't know my cord.
Uh, is it in the garage?
I looked. I'll find it.
Did you take it upstairs?
Don't worry about
I'm gonna. Okay.
She looking for assless chaps?
Those are just chaps. They're just chaps, man.
Yeah,
They're just
assless
chaps.
chaps. Yeah.
Oh man.
I didn't even think you liked the Hawkeyes. Oh, it's a
Right.
Dallas. It looked like an eye from the if you cut it off right in the middle, it'd be an eye
Oh, it's all about dick.
on the left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of excited that we're podcasting, man.
I'm I it hasn't even been that long, but like I'm losing my there we go. I forgot how to like log into stuff with our stuff. I figured it out.
It's kind of been, I don't know if about you, man, but it's just been like, it's been busy. And I don't know if it's just because of work or like work and still not being able to like see anybody or do anything. It just feels like I'm fucking busy all the time, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I've been. It seems kind of busy. At the same time, just like I enjoy a little hiatus every once in a while. And it's not like we weren't. It's not like we weren't hanging out virtually.
Yeah. Yeah. All the gaming has been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, most deaf. Uh, Michael and I are in the playoffs of our Madden league. I just whooped up on the Matt Ryan led Seattle Seahawks.
Whoa.
I beat them like 84-21 or something. So it's like that
Lot.
still.
That's a lot.
Fucking, you want to do this or something?
Yeah, let's fucking do this, dog.
Our dog. Our dog. Our dog.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
You gonna go or?
Oh, did you point to me?
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
You know, the thing that we've done for like 200 episodes or so.
Hey, Juice Nation. What's
Hey
going on?
everyone, off to a great start.
I got really into reading about like Dak Prescott stuff, so I got a little lost in that.
Well, I was looking at you, right, and I'm like, he's not looking at the screen, I don't think. And I'm like, I'm gonna point at him and nothing's gonna happen. And then I went like this, and then nothing happened. It's like,
Whoops.
Welcome
whoopsie-daisy.
back. It's the franchise tag show. It's the pre-free
And
agency show.
Yeah.
Pre-free agency.
Prevents?
Pre-agency. Pre-agency.
I like that.
Show.
Pre-agency.
So, you know what really grinds my gears? Legal
that?
tampering.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I feel like we talk about this every year.
Yeah, well, every year it's been a thing, which has been what, like 2-3 years now? Because it never used to be a thing. It used to be like 3 o'clock, the day of free agency, everything went crazy. And now it's like 3 o'clock, day of free agency, and everybody's already signed.
Well, that's not true.
Because they did legal tampering and.
I didn't think
they
free
figured it out.
agency has actually officially started. I thought that was next
No,
week.
it hasn't. No, okay. So the franchise tag deadline was yesterday at some whatever time. Whenever my phone started blowing up saying people were franchise tagged.
Yeah.
Free agency officially begins at 3 p.m. on the 17th, March 17th. Legal tampering starts on on March 15th and goes up until obviously free agency. So in this legal tampering period, agents can go, they can agree to terms on a trade, they can agree to terms on they can basically sign free agents. And then nothing's official until free agency starts, I believe, on 3/17. So basically, we'll already know where some of the top free agents are going to be by the time it hits. To me, it's like, okay, that's stupid, because if you're going to do that, and I think we talk about this every year's been a thing, why don't you just make 3/15 the opening of free agency?
Yeah. I thought it was 3/10 within the last few years.
I don't know, but I do know for a fact that it's 3/17 this year. So next Monday. No, next.
No,
God,
it's
I forgot what day it is. It's next
Is that next
Thursday.
Thursday?
We could podcast on free agency night.
Yeah, we could.
Wow. That's probably why they made it that way.
Probably. Dude, I mean, like, sources deep in the NFL tell me that they're huge fans of our podcast.
Right.
Huge fans.
Yeah, they're so deep in the NFL that the NFL doesn't even know they're in the NFL because they're not in the NFL.
Ugh, I know.
That's how
I'm
deep
gonna
in the
text
NFL.
Michael. We need to get Michael on this podcast. I don't know what's going on with that son of a bee.
It's watching basketball, man.
There are more important things in here.
It's March Madness. People are going crazy, man. I feel like maybe one of my back. I feel like maybe my back door to the fence is open because I can hear clanking.
Is that
It's-
like a sex thing?
No.
Is that sexual innuendo?
No. Just a regular old
I-
fence door.
I hear it raining outside. It's hitting my window.
Yeah, it's raining. Looks like it's raining pretty good.
Raining pretty good out there.
Raining pretty good. We went. It's raining pretty good out there, guys. Let's go over some of these free agents because I want to talk about some of these free agents. No.
Yeah.
Today is
No?
the franchise tag. The day after the franchise tag deadline. So let's start with who got franchise tagged. How about that?
But
So, who did get franchise tagged, and how much goddamn money did those motherfuckers get? Leonard Williams, defensive lineman for the Giants. Do you have this list?
I have some written down, but I did not write any defensive players down.
Well, so I went by the top signings because like for money or whatever. So defensive lineman, $19.3 million is what he's gonna get for his franchise tag. Brandon Sheriff is a Washington football team guard, which pisses me off because I wanted the Vikings to get him pretty bad because he's an Iowa player, ex-Iowa player.
Yeah.
$18 million.
And he's really good.
Yeah, he's super good. We would like he'd be instantly our best offensive lineman, like without a doubt. Both Allen Robinson and Chris Godwin got franchise tag for $18 and $16 million respectively.
Yeah.
I don't really know how that works out. Like, how come one is more than the other? Is it like Allen
No, they
Robinson's
shouldn't.
considered a wide receiver 1 and Chris Godwin's a wide receiver 2?
No, I thought they got paid the same. Didn't you just say they got paid the same?
No, I said 18 million and 16 million respectively.
That's weird because I thought if you get franchise tagged, you get what the highest paid wide receiver in the league is getting.
Well, it's like the average of the top 5 or something like that.
Okay, then why? Then they both should have gotten that. So that's
Like I
weird.
said, maybe he's considered a wide receiver 2 and not a wide receiver 1 because technically wouldn't Mike Evans be wide receiver 1?
I guess.
So maybe the average wide receiver 2 is down.
It's weird. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't understand it because if we move on, Cam Robinson and Taylor Moton, both tackles for one for Jacksonville, one for Carolina, they both got franchise tag for $13.75 million. And then here's another weird thing: safeties. The last 3 I have on the list are safeties: Justin Simmons, Marcus May, and Marcus Williams. Justin Simmons for Denver got 13.7. Marcus May and Marcus Williams both got 10.6. And maybe that's a strong safety, free safety thing? Possibly?
I don't know. I really don't know. That's weird. I really thought it was like across the board. That's what they got if they're franchise tag is what the highest average paid in their position.
The NFL
Hey,
starts by calculating a franchise tag amount for each of the 5 prior years. It's the average of the top 5 salaries at each position for each year. And then they add it up and they divide it by the prior
I guess
5.
Allen Robinson has probably been in the league longer than Chris Godwin, so maybe that's why.
I don't know.
Oh shit! Throwing ice.
I don't know,
Jesse.
man. Well,
What are you drinking?
oh. I haven't had a drink yet, officially, but I'm drinking a Crowler from 30 Hop in Coralville, Iowa, of Johnson County apple pie cider. So I'm drinking this.
Oh, 6.2%. That looks good.
Let's see.
Have you had it yet? Oh, you're doing it right now. He's drinking it, guys. He has a sour look on his face. Oh, he gave the thumbs up.
It's pretty good.
Good, man.
It's
Good.
basically just a hard cider with a little cinnamon in it. It's pretty good.
Kind of
Now-
sounds like the moonshine that I would make.
Like what do you call that? Oh yeah, apple pie.
Apple pie, yeah.
Yeah, we a buddy. I've had many iterations of apple pie before. Cinnamon sticks.
Me?
What?
You said cinnamon sticks. Okay, I thought you said Nick's. I was like, what?
What are you drinking? Nick?
Me? I am drinking Early Times Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's a 100 proof bourbon.
Dang.
I've been drinking this since I went on a run this evening, and 2 days ago when I went on. Okay, let me back it up. Let me back the story up again. The other night, I have a routine. I go out to the garage, I do stuff, and then I come in through the garage, and the way the garage door opens, and into the house, I always kick off my sandals, which I wear out to the garage, turn the corner, walk up the stairs, and go about my business. On Saturday, I open up the door, take a step in too far, kick off my sandals. Before I bring my foot back in, I fucking pivot right hard and slammed my knee into the corner of the wall and dented the wall. Had me fucking fall into the living room because it hurt so bad. And it's yeah. So I went on a run the other day, and after my run, I was pretty much limping. So I was self-medicating. So that's kind of what happened tonight as well. I went on a run. I had to cut it short, and then I've been self-medicating. So I'm a little tips. I've been drinking this since 5:30, 6 o'clock.
That sounds horrible.
Which
I mean,
part?
not the drinking part, the murdering your knee part.
Oh, dude, it hurt so bad. I teared up and shit too. I slammed into that corner, and since then it's been I just think I've got a really deep bruise. But I went back and felt, and there's a divot where my knee hit the fucking wall.
Oh God.
God damn, it hurts so bad. I'm getting old and clumsy, man.
So, did you? Hey, wait a second. Did you do anything outside over the weekend?
I did some running.
You see my sunburn? You see where right where my you can tell my nose is kind of sunburnt
What'd you do?
because I had sunglasses on, so you can see it's kind of like they say raccoon eyes or whatever. You can
Yeah.
kind of see it I'll show you.
You,
It was like this. Anything outside of this got sunburned.
Oh, that's great. I was actually I was curious if you were gonna do any 5Ks this year.
No. Nope.
You can do some virtual 5Ks.
Nah, I gotta drop too many LBs for 5Ks. I can't. There'd be no. It would be horrible. It'd be the
Oh
worst
man,
thing.
it's like riding a bike. You just got to get out there and do it.
Yeah, but I think I tried to do it that second year after I did so many. I think I ended up doing 12 that year because I think my goal was to do one a month or whatever. And then the next year I did only I don't know, 3. I just fell out of it.
I get it.
It wasn't fun anymore.
You can kind of get burnt out doing it, especially if you're running the same routes and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some of those are fun, but I don't know. Probably not. How about you? Signed up for any races?
No, so I was looking at some, and all the half marathons in the area are canceled or they're too far away. And I found if it's too far away, my nerves really fuck with my stomach, and I throw up before and all day after. So because I usually throw up, get dehydrated, run 13 miles, and then I'm dehydrated even further, and my body takes it down on me. So I think I'm gonna do some virtual marathons. I started training like 2 weeks back. I did a 10K on Saturday, and like which was surprising. And so this weekend on Saturday, I'm gonna try to run 8 to 10 miles and see where I am on that. And I'm gonna try to do my first half marathon. I think end of April, early May.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Like the fact that like I don't know if I'll actually sign up for any large ones because still COVID. Like though I'm vaccinated, I'm still kind of like nervous about it. Obviously because like neither of the two people I live with have been vaccinated, so I still want to be kind of careful about it. So like virtual marathons are great because then I can sign up for like I did the World Teacher Day for a virtual marathon a year or two ago, and like it's just a good cause that I can sign up for, and I don't actually have to live in the city where it's put on. So
And you can
Gotcha.
pick your own medals.
yes,
Some of those
yes,
are some of those are pretty sweet.
hell yes, dude! I can't wait. Like this fall I'm gonna run the Beat the Blurch half marathon because I want the fucking Blurch merch.
Yeah, dude. Well, there was like that. There was one that they kept advertising to me specifically. It was targeted because it was like an NES controller was the medal, and I
That's
was
cool.
like, oh, that's so cool. But yeah, I never did it. Like,
That definitely is targeted to you, man.
yeah, it's like they know all my. Well, I mean, the Google has all my information. They know exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Hey, so it looks like we've got a viewer on Twitch that's not me. If you're watching us, what are you drinking? And got any topics or questions for us? Or
Yeah, I mean, if you type something in the old chat there, we'll be able to see it and we can respond. And
Yes.
as long as this thing is working, but you see that there's questions in the chat. So yeah, go ahead and ask us anything, or it doesn't even have to be about football. If you want to talk about something else, that's fine too. We get off topic constantly,
yeah.
as you can see, because we were just talking about running for the last
Yeah.
10-15
Yeah.
minutes.
Jesse,
Hmm?
how do you feel about Riley Reef getting cut by the Vikings?
Well, he's been garbage for like 2-3 years now, and every year I've been like, you need to cut that guy. He's costing a lot of money, and he hasn't been as advertised. He hasn't been that good, although he is an ex-Iowa player, which is always nice to have.
Yeah.
And so finally, we never cut him, didn't cut him again last year, obviously, and had one of the best seasons of his career. So I'm like, oh, you keep that up, and then they're like, nope, see ya. And I'm like, I see how it is.
They did free up almost $12 million.
Yeah,
in,
right. Which they needed because they were, I think, $3 million under the cap.
Yeah, right now
that.
you guys are just are $8.7 million under the cap.
Which is nice, yeah, because like I said, we were over by 3. I said under, but I meant over.
Yeah.
And we've had to do some pretty, I think, devastating things. Like I think the biggest one was like getting rid of Kyle Rudolph. I thought that kind of sucked.
Yeah,
Once again, just like last year, I didn't think he was going to be on the team last year because all signs, as far as I was concerned, were like releasing him or trading him, but they didn't. They actually re-signed him, and I'm like, all right, that's fine. So him getting cut really wasn't too big of a surprise. Dan Bailey also got cut. The fact that we didn't franchise tag anyone means that there's a lot of free agents that we have no money to sign. So.
Yeah. I'm not surprised about the Dan Bailey one, and I kind of think his career is done, unfortunately. But I imagine someone will pick him up.
He's one of those kickers that he's gonna come back. I mean, he's gonna be one of those that, like, if he doesn't sign with another team to be their starter, he's gonna be one of those guys that people like get frustrated with their own kicker and bring in. Like,
Yeah.
he's on a very short list, right, of
Yeah.
kickers to come in.
Yep. I kind of on the Kyle Rudolph front. I saw like they released Kyle Rudolph, and I immediately thought like Cowboys go get him just because I like Kyle Rudolph. I think he's really good.
Well, the thing about Kyle Rudolph is that motherfucker has a catch radius that's unbelievable, and he catches everything.
Yeah,
Like
He's
Kirk
a- he's a
Cousins
good
just had to like
security
throw it his way, and he would like one hand catch it in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would if you have the money and you can do it. I hear he's interested in uh, fucking New England,
shocker.
but that was like a week ago. So who knows now?
I guess they don't really have much of a tight end option, so that would actually be a good get.
Yeah.
Did you see that report over the weekend that apparently the Patriots are going to make a hard push for Jimmy Garoppolo? Jesse gave me the hold on a second finger.
Did I say what? Did I see hear what? Sorry.
The Patriots are apparently going to make a huge push for Jimmy Garoppolo.
I did hear that. I was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't, I don't know, got rid of him in the first place.
I
But
just
that's
don't
fine.
understand why he is apparently their future.
Well, he was supposed to be at one point, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's not that good. He's like mediocre at this point.
Maybe Bill knows how to coach him up.
Oh man, I don't know.
I couldn't really tell you. I don't. They can do whatever they want. I wouldn't, but that's fine. I am not a. I'm not a professional coach. I don't get paid to do this kind of stuff. It'd be sweet if I did, but I'm not. I wouldn't go for him. I don't want the Vikings to go out and get Jimmy Garoppolo.
What if the Patriots like go out, get Sam Darnold from the Jets, and then they're like, hey, we've got Sam Darnold. Hey, 49ers, you know what? You could groom Sam Darnold and we'll take Jimmy Garoppolo off our hands. And then they just make a trade.
Oh, maybe. You know what I think's super interesting, Nick, is apparently Chicago is trying to just break trades by either getting Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson. And the rumors are that they are willing to give up everything. Like just a boatload of picks. Like, and so the Bears are trying to like just go nuts. I was like, that's fine with me because first of all, it sucks to play a good quarterback all the time, but at the same time, their future is just effed.
I know. It kind of cracks me up though that they had the option to draft Deshaun Watson and they didn't. And now years later, they want to give every draft pick up for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I
And
can't
it's just
imagine they have much though because they traded, like they don't have this year's first round draft pick, do they? Because of Khalil Mack.
are they not out of Khalil Mack yet?
Like maybe they are. Is this his second year?
Uh,
Third year.
I feel like it's
I think it might be his third year.
yeah, he's 30.
Holy shit.
Huh. I mean, he's still awesome, but I didn't think he was that old. He's as old as isn't JJ Watt 30 or is he 33?
I don't know. The Arizona Cardinal, J.J. Watt.
This 2021 will be his 4th year as a Bear.
Huh.
So they got to be out of it by now, right? Because it was like their first round pick for 2 years, wasn't it?
Yes, it was 2 first round picks, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're out of it. So you might as well now that they got a first round pick again, might as well trade that some bitch away.
Yes.
It's about time to get rid of those first round picks. Don't want those pesky first round picks.
So do you think, whoa, let me try that again. Let me catch myself and try that again. Do you
Okay,
think what?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, do you think Kirk Cousins will be with the Vikings at the start of the season? Because, like, if the Patriots get Jimmy G, fucking Shanahan's gonna try to get Kirk Cousins, like you say.
I feel like I feel like Garoppolo would have had to been a part of that. As much as I wouldn't really want Jimmy Garoppolo to be our starting quarterback, we can't just not have a starting quarterback. You know.
Sam Darnold. Holy shit, a three-way trade. You get Sam Darnold and a second-round pick, and then they get Kirk Cousins, and the Patriots get Garoppolo.
I tried to put a three-way trade out into the ether, and it didn't work. Even though some big time reporter said almost the exact same thing that I did. It's a three-way between the Texans, the Vikings, and the Niners, and it would have been, mwah. It would have been, mwah. By the way, the Raiders are out. It was 2019 and 2020 first round picks.
Oh, okay.
So the Khalil Mack aftermath is over. Didn't they trade up to get Trubisky?
Yes.
And now they didn't even he's a free agent.
No, is he a free agent?
I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. They didn't sign his 5-year.
Man, I love free agency.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry's a free agent now.
They still have Nick Foles. Yeah, I saw that Hunter Henry thing. Yeah, okay, so as far as like quarterbacks go, do you see this Drew Brees thing, by the way? Like, everyone's like, he's retired, but then like he's been like working out pretty hardcore or something.
I have seen that. I think he's gonna come back for another year. I think as long as Brady's in the league, Brees is gonna be in the league.
I think it's a mistake for Brees. I almost think it's a mistake for Brady too, though. But at this point, I'm just curious to see how many championships Brady can win.
Yeah, I think Brady should probably just leave. But the Bucks are reworking Brady's deal. Like they're gonna give him a new contract. That's fucking insane.
Well, he just won him a Super Bowl. I mean,
I know, but he's 43 years old.
well, I would rather have a 43-year-old that can win me a Super Bowl than a 29-year-old that can't. I don't know who the 29-year-old is at this point. I just threw out a number.
You know who we have not talked about yet is Dak Prescott.
Yeah, dude. I was waiting for you to bring it up. There's a bunch of Dallas stuff that I read today.
A bunch, huh?
Yeah, did you see that they restructured basically the entire offensive line? Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and La'el Collins restructured all three of their contracts, and they saved about $17 million in cap space.
That's awesome. I saw that they restructured Zeke's deal, but I didn't see it about the offensive line.
Oh, I didn't even see Zeke's deal.
I
But
thought
yeah.
I saw that they restructured Zeke.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't read that, but I just in Bleacher Report earlier today, they said, yeah, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and La'el Collins, and they saved $17 million. A lot of
That's
times, what they do
awesome.
is they just give them that money.
Yeah, they give them, it's like bonus or money
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Which-
Dak signed a 4-year, $160 million contract with a maximum value of $164 million and $126 guaranteed million dollars. There's a no trade clause and a no tagging provision, Nick. So he
Did-
gets $42 million a year over the first 3 seasons, with $75 million in the first season and a $66 million signing bonus. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah,
That's so much.
$2.5 million per game, 41,667 per minute played, and $694 per second.
That is fucking ridiculous. The man had a compound fracture in his ankle.
It's not even fully healed yet.
No, and they gave him more money than Russell Wilson.
That did you see Jerry Jones thing where he said like, if anyone was gonna, I don't remember. I'm paraphrasing, but if anyone was gonna fleece me financially, I'm glad it was Dak.
Ah, God damn it! I'm so torn on it because I like Dak, but I think it is a stupid contract to give someone who had a compound fracture in his ankle.
Well, that's what you gotta do, man. That's the price for a young, talented quarterback. That's just the price.
They could trade 2 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson, who hasn't had a compound fracture in his ankle.
You could
Or
trade.
or for Russell Wilson, who also hasn't had a compound fracture and has won a Super Bowl.
Well, here's the thing about that, Nick. It's not. I think it's going to take more than 2 first-round picks to snag either one of those. If you could get 2 first-round picks for Khalil Mack, then to get a quarterback, it's gonna take 2 first-round picks, if not 3 first-round picks, a second-round pick, like a third. Like it's gonna take a lot, and maybe a player or two.
Who do you think is gonna get more? For like, who do you think is worth more in trade value right now? Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson?
I want to say Deshaun Watson, just because of the age factor, because he's like 25. But Russell Wilson, right, fell off a little bit. He's 32.
But I don't think that's Russell Wilson's fault. I think it's their line's fault.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's going to be super interesting, and whatever trade, if we do see a trade for either one of them, it's going to be bananas. It's going to be freaking crazy.
I kind of so I'm kind of torn because I agree with you on the Deshaun Watson thing because of age and the fact that he will like lay it all out for his team, and he is good. He just and he's had partially the team around him, but not enough. But also there's the part of me that has seen Russell Wilson, and if he has a team around him, he can go to a Super Bowl and he can win a Super Bowl, and then he can go again. Like I think I'd probably rather gamble on Russell Wilson than Deshaun Watson.
I think it would take more. I don't know. I feel like it might take more to get Russell Wilson away from Seattle than it would to get, Watson out of Houston, just because the Seahawks are a good team. Like they can win. They can win now. They are winning now.
Yeah.
Houston can just start a complete rebuild, and if they had a bunch of draft picks, they could start rebuilding now, right? Like they can start, like they're already rebuilding because they got rid of J.J. Watt, they got rid of DeAndre Hopkins for nothing, by the way. Like they
re-signed David Johnson. Huh?
Yeah, I saw that. I was pissed off about it because I wanted him, but like Houston needs all that stuff to rebuild. Russell, it doesn't make any sense for Seattle to trade Russell Wilson. It just doesn't make any sense. Like they'd have to start all over with like a veteran squad. Everybody on that team would want to bail.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. I do not think the Seahawks will trade Russell Wilson, but I think the Texans are going to have to trade Deshaun Watson because Watson has already said he's not going to play for the team.
Yeah, he's not going to play.
So I think they're going to have to trade him. But what's funny is like the Texans owner is Bob McNair. Bob McNair is the one who said we can't let the prisoners run the prison, and related like in relation to the players in the league. So like Bob McNair is not gonna give in to Deshaun Watson because he's a racist old prick. Deshaun Watson is going to give in to the racist old prick. So like, I'm really curious to see how this plays out, man.
Yeah, me too. The other thing, I feel like Deshaun Watson got paid a lot of money very recently. Not Deshaun Watson? Did I say
Yeah,
Deshaun?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He signed a new contract last year.
Right. I'm trying to find out what his like contract is. Contract breakdown, salary cap figures. He has 4 years, $156 million. So only $4 million less than Dak.
Yep.
But I feel like the signing bonus for that was $27 million.
Less than
Guaranteed at signing was $74 million, which is
Dak.
less
Less than Dak.
because his total guaranteed was 110 million, which is still way less than Dak. If we're talking millions here, that's like $18 million less than Dak, or 16. What was it, 126?
160 million. Oh, 126 million guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah. So $16 million less than Dak guaranteed. He'll be a free agent in 2026. So they have him for a long time. There's a potential out in 2024, but that's still 3 years from now.
So you just reading that contract off to me makes me feel like I would have been a lot more comfortable with the Cowboys trading for Deshaun Watson.
No, because you would have had to pay him almost the same amount, but give up everything.
Yeah, maybe, but he is not. He has not broken his ankle through the skin.
He'll come back. He'll be fine.
Oh man, I'm so nervous that he's not.
He'll be fine.
The Cowboys have a history of overpaying for the. I'm sorry, this is gonna sound rude, for the product. Like, they gave Dez a shitload of money. Dez sucked the years after he played for the Cowboys. They just paid Zeke a shitload of money. Zeke has sucked since getting that shitload of money. They just gave Dak a shitload of money. If Dak is garbage, what the fuck? Like, we're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna. They paid Dak like Dak's gonna take this to the Super Bowl next year. Dak is not Adrian Peterson. Dak is not gonna come off this injury and become a fucking MVP for the league. That's not Dak's style.
By the way, if you want, you can sign Adrian Peterson.
I would be fine with that. Let's trade Zeke, promote Pollard. Pollard will be our starting number 1. Adrian Peterson our number 2. Zeke gets us a second round draft pick, and there we go. Let's do this shit.
That's what you could have done to get Deshaun Watson, I guess. You could have traded Zeke to get a second rounder that you could have passed on, and then your next 2 first rounders. Maybe another second rounder, and maybe just maybe you could have gotten one of those 2.
Here we go.
2 1s, 2 2s.
Zeke and
And Dak Prescott.
Zeke and 2 first round picks. Yes. No. We let Dak walk in franchise. Sorry, free agency. Zeke and 2 first round picks for Deshaun Watson and David Johnson.
I think Dak Prescott is one of your biggest bargaining chips. Sign him. It's a classic sign and trade. So you sign him, and now you got him, and now you can trade for Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson, because instead of not getting a quarterback, they'll get Dak.
Yeah.
There you go. And Andy Dalton, you can sign him as your backup still, because he's a free agent.
We should re-sign him as our backup. He knows the system. He's okay as a backup quarterback.
The Vikings are going to sign Ryan Fitzpatrick as their backup.
Man, you'd be so lucky.
He'd teach Cousins how to grow a beard.
Yeah.
So let's talk about other quarterbacks for a second. Jameis Winston is going to be a free agent. Cam Newton, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andy Dalton, Mitchell Trubisky. Dalton is not, isn't he?
Yeah. Cowboys only signed him for a year.
What?
Dalton?
Oh, sorry. Darnold is what I meant.
Oh. I don't know because
I think
the
he's still
Jets
on his
are
rookie
gonna
deal.
Evaluate the situation. I think he's still under the Jets' control,
Yeah, I think he's still in his rookie deal.
and I'm drunk. Whew.
Dak,
I
Alex
would-
Smith.
I would love. I would take Fitzpatrick over Andy Dalton as the backup quarterback for the Cowboys.
So here's your options: Alex Smith, Jacoby Brissett, Tyrod Taylor, AJ McCarron, Colt McCoy. This is past what I've already said. Robert Griffin, Matt Barkley, Nate Sudfeld, Joe Flacco, Josh McCown, Mike Glennon, Geno Smith. Okay, we're starting to get into it now. Blaine Gabbert, Blake Bortles, Brian Hoyer, Brett Hundley, Nick Mullins, and C.J. Beathard.
Beathard's
C.J.
a free
Beathard.
agent?
That'd be sweet.
Dude,
Well,
there
that's-
are so many former starters as free agents right now.
That tears it. The Vikings are just gonna get Beathard. Fuck it. They'll have Nate Stanley and they'll have Beathard.
Maybe the Cowboys are gonna get Beathard.
Nah. His style's too different. You guys will pick up again Robert Griffin.
I'd be fine with that.
Or Joe Webb.
Ooh. I like
I
Joe Webb.
I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick would be a good fit to back up Kirk Cousins. Just some white guy who throws the ball. More of a rarity now these days.
Some white guy who throws the ball.
Whoa.
Whoa, what happened?
More of a rarity now these days. Some white guy who throws the ball.
Oh no. Is your TV on loud or something?
No, I don't have. I'm going through my fucking.
Oh no! Is your TV on loud or something?
No. Are we good?
I don't know.
I just turned the volume off.
Yeah. Jeez. That was weird. Hopefully it's not forever repeating in the thing. That doesn't matter. Whatever, dude. Nothing matters anymore. Let's go over some top names in free agency right now. These are basically people who people thought might have gotten franchise tagged but did not. I think top of the list here is Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
So they're
Kenny
just going to go with
Galladay.
Jamal Williams, or they're going to try to re-sign him once he hit. Oh, hello, Michael.
Michael! Michael!
Michael, what do you think about Aaron Jones not getting re-signed from the? It's halftime. He said, re-signed by the Packers. Michael.
Michael! Michael is our best friend. Michael's the best. Michael, I am inebriated. Work is gonna be rough tomorrow, friend. I've got meetings.
Well, Michael
Uh,
types up his very thorough. Oh, he says that's dumb. Yeah. I was just gonna say, well, Michael types up his very thorough evaluation of them not signing Aaron Rodgers or Aaron Jones, and he just says that's dumb.
I really did think it was dumb because, like, I thought he was the best running back in the league last year, aside from Derrick Henry.
Well, no, what? Dalvin Cook?
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about Dalvin Cook, but Aaron Jones is very good. Thank you, Brittany.
To me, it was Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, and then what's his dick from New Orleans. Give me a break.
Alvin Kamara?
Yeah.
Dude, Aaron Jones was unstoppable.
And then Aaron Jones. You don't have to tell me. I had him in fantasy. It was fantastic. But then they had Jamal Williams, who came in and did pretty good when he was in relief of him. But like, apparently they're going with the old Aaron Rodgers doesn't need a running back to win games. So we'll see how that goes.
I guess.
Kenny Galladay, much to Jared Goff's chagrin, Jared Goff gets there and they ship off their top wide receiving target. They're setting that boy up to fail big time.
Yes, I don't get it. Why wouldn't you try to give Kenny Galladay all the money he wants? He's their best wide receiver.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're gonna have Marvin Jones.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. Seems pretty stupid.
Yeah, definitely sus.
Hunter Henry, stop it. Hunter Henry, as you mentioned earlier, you were like, I hate when people say sus. Now you're too far into it. Marvin, you're right. Marvin Jones is a free agent.
So the Lions have no wide receiver core.
I'm sure they have a short white guy who's.
They just let their top two wide receivers go in free agency.
I'm sure they have some short white guy who's all right. Oh no, they don't, because Danny Amendola is also a free agent.
That is fucking hilarious.
I was like, well, there goes their short white guy. So, oh my god, no, this can't be right. 2021 free agents list has Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola, Mohamed Sanu, Kenny Galladay, and Jamal Agnew as wide receivers for Detroit, all free agents.
So the Lions have no wide receivers on their roster.
Oh well, they have. I'm sure they do, but they're not good. They're not very good.
Hey, we got a Jake Rio sighting.
What's up, Jake Rio?
Holy shit, I am drunk, Jesse.
work.
This is great. Oh,
Jake's
It's
growing a
great.
mullet for baseball.
don't do that. Mullets are gross.
Jake, you had to have already grown a mullet for baseball. Is basically here, isn't it?
No, it's coming up.
Well,
It's almost here.
well,
it's almost
Godspeed. Trent Razorback Williams, Jonnu Smith, Shaquille Barrett, Bud Dupree, Jadavion Clowney, Joe Thuney. I'm just Yannick Ngakwe, Curtis Samuel, one of your favorites, and Juju Smith-Schuster, Will Fuller. So there's some really big names out there in free agency.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
like you were saying, like a lot
Carson-
of these guys would have already been signed and ready to go, but everyone knew that the salary cap cut was coming. So
yeah. Dude, Chris Carson didn't get franchised, so he is most likely going to be a free agent as well. So, like, the wide receiver and honestly, and running back market is going to be great.
I do feel like, you know how a lot of people just get super overpaid in free agency. I feel like that might happen with some of these like top blockbuster people, but like there's usually some people that get the amount of money and you're just like, oh, that person's way overpaid. But that might not happen as much this year.
Trent Brown got traded back to the Patriots.
Yeah, was he drafted by them? Is that what
Mhm.
happened?
I think so.
And for nothing, for peanuts too. For a fifth rounder. And not only that, not only did they only give a fifth rounder for him, but they also got a 7 in return.
Yeah.
And but Brown is a free agent after next season.
Yep. That was a good gift for the Patriots.
I don't understand that one. It just I saw a list today of all the major roster moves that has happened since Mike Mayock and John Gruden took over, and it's like, it's pretty bad, actually.
Did you see the theory that they're just tanking the Raiders?
Like, yeah, I've heard that. Something about how when Gruden left or something, they like bitched at him or like put it like made fun of him or talked shit about him or something. So he's like, so like the theory is he's coming in to tank him to get back at him or something.
That would be fucking hilarious.
And he got paid 10. No, was it?
It's
Is it 100
$10
million?
a season.
Yeah, it was a 10-year, $100 million contract, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mike, what are you drinking, bro?
Yeah, bro. Hey, Jake Rio, what are you drinking? Jake Rio, dog. I hope it's a sun-kissed.
The Seahawks cut Carlos Dunlap, who they traded for at the trade deadline. Cutting him created $14 million in cap space. Does not seem worth the trade at this point.
No. Yannick Ngakoue actually doesn't really look like much of a investment for anybody either, like the Vikings or the Ravens, because he's a free agent.
Yeah. Josh Gordon was released by the Seahawks, and Josh Gordon is going to play in that fan league that I don't currently remember the name of.
TFT, is it? Total Fan Control? No, TFC.
Have you checked that out at all?
I watched one game because
What was
it
it?
said, and it was my team, by the way. The I can't remember the name of the team. It's Johnny Manziel's team.
So the team that Josh Gordon's on.
Exactly. The Blazers?
I don't know.
I watched one like because it's just on the Zappers, FCF, the Fan Controlled Football League, and he's the Zappers. He's on the Zappers. Fantastic. I thought it was absolutely awesome.
So what's the difference between that and the NFL?
Apparently, you can hashtag the league and you get to choose what the play they play next.
That's pretty cool. How though? Like how?
It just you hashtag it and whatever play wins, they do it. I don't know if there's an app. I don't really know that much about it, to be honest, but
That's weird. That's weird. I think we might have lost Mike. So we've only still got two viewers, Jake or Mike. Who's with us? Huh? Huh?
huh?
Huh?
Who's he at?
The Lions signed Tyrell Williams.
Oh, there you go. There's their running back or your wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, fucking Will Fuller's gonna be a free agent. Kyle Van Oyle's wow. Kyle Van Noy is gonna be a free agent. Hey Mike, he's back from commercial break.
By the way, the Zappers are also partially owned by Dalvin Cook.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird like Richard Sherman co-owns the Glacier Boys with Destroying, someone named Destroying, which I think is a rapper. Someone named Quavo, who I know is a rapper. He's part of the rapper group Migos. Destroying was a college football player, and he became a YouTube sensation. Oh, this is fantastic. Beast Mode, aka Marshawn Lynch, is co-owner of the Beasts.
That's fucking hilarious.
Marshawn Lynch, Renee Montgomery, who is a WNBA person, and Miro, who is a wrestling superstar. And yeah, so the Zappers is owned by Bob Maneri, who's a social media star, Trevor May, who is a pitcher for the Mets, Ronnie Singh, who is most known for his work with NBA 2K, and Dalvin Cook. Okay, last
That-
team. Last team is the
weird.
Wild Aces, which have a really cool uh, logo. Greg Miller, who is a humorous online personality. Barbara Dunkelman, some lady. Jack Settleman of Snapback Sports. Austin Eckler, and Rachel Lindsay. Oh, God, this is so good.
Oh man. Let's see. What else? Oh, the Giants released Golden Tate. Steelers re-signed Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah,
Wait,
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. So Alex Smith has been cut by the Washington football team. Do you think he'll be signed by a team?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't say, maybe not as a starter, but probably
So
something.
Mike said, sounds like Ice Cube's B-Ball League, and I don't know what that refers
Yeah,
to.
it's something 3, right? The big 3 or something. Okay, I switched to the thing. Now check this stuff out. Look at your TV screen, Nick.
Okay.
There's your logos. You see it?
Yes.
The Glacier Boys, the Zappers, the Beasts, and then look at this logo for the Wild Aces. That's so great. And that's the only 4 teams.
This is the like fan football league or whatever.
Yeah. So the Zappers is Johnny Manziel's and Josh Gordon's team. Gotta love the Glacier Boys. Oh my god. Okay, go back. Get rid of this. So I feel like I like this kind of stuff because it reminds me of creating your own
Madden League or
team in Madden. Yeah, which I absolutely love.
Yeah. Oh, Jason Kelsey signed a new deal with the Eagles, which was
Well, they
kinda
did
surprising he was gold.
They
This
did
is
something
11th
right.
season.
He's money though. He's been good for so long.
Yeah, but that's a center who's played for 11 seasons.
Offensive linemen can sometimes go for many seasons.
Yeah.
So good for him. Good for him. Miami tried to trade Kyle Van Noy and ended up having to release him.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans cut Emmanuel Sanders after 1 year.
Yep. Do you think he'll land with another team? I'm sure he will, but like, I don't think he'll land with anybody other than like a backup slot position.
So I could see him. I don't think he's going to get quite the amount of money that he has before, but like I would take him, and then could you imagine as a number 3 wide receiver? I think he'd be pretty sweet. Like if he was healthy, if he could use this offseason to get fully healthy, then we could have Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and then put Sanders in the slot. I mean, that would be fantastic.
Would you rather have Antonio Brown or Emmanuel Sanders? Because
Emmanuel
Antonio
Sanders.
Brown is a free agent too.
I don't want Antonio Brown.
I wouldn't either, man. He's a piece of shit human being, but he
Yeah.
has a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, which is sad on so many levels.
Oh yeah, dog. It's so sad and
I
depressing.
wanted.
hate it.
I didn't mind them winning, but I was like, okay, this is all right. This is all right. But then I remember Antonio Brown, and I always forget about it. But then I always remember it as well, and then I go, oh yeah, God, son of a
Yep.
bitch. And what was it? And then LaShawn McCoy won it 2 years in a row because last year he was on the Chiefs when they won it, and then he was on the Bucks when they won it this year.
Yeah.
It's funny. LaShawn McCoy goes through so many seasons of not of being really good but not winning a Super Bowl. And then finally, when he's at the end of his career, not really playing anymore, he wins two. It's just weird.
Yeah. Oh wait. So McCoy was still on the Bucks team, right?
Yeah,
Then?
he won another
Wow.
Super Bowl.
Good for him, man.
He had 465 yards with Kansas City when he won the Super Bowl last year, and he had 31 yards with
Oh
Tampa
my
Bay.
god.
And he won the Super Bowl.
Good for him, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, he started in the league in 2009 and then played till 2018 without even, you know, coming close. Well, no. When did the Eagles win?
2 or 3 years ago.
2016, 2017?
Sure.
It wasn't 2014.
It was not that long ago.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he would have been whatever, not super close to the. And then yeah, at the end of his career, Bam Bam wins two. After putting in all that work for all those teams. Yeah, I just think that's hilarious. But yeah, like you said, good for him.
So going back to Alex Smith real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If I say right now, Alex Smith, who do you think he's going to play for next season? Boom, go. Boom, go. Boom, go.
Dallas.
Dallas? Sure, I'll take that. Fuck it. Why not?
I'm just
Why not
trying
have two broken leg motherfuckers on one team?
I'm trying to think of who has a need for a backup quarterback who might potentially need someone to start. Right? And that fits the
Miami. Like if Miami doesn't bring back Fitzpatrick, I think they sign Alex Smith.
maybe. It's tough though because there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that can fill the same role. There's a lot of quarterbacks out there. There's Jameis Winston. There's Ryan Fitzpatrick. There's Andy Dalton. There's Mitchell Trubisky. They're like there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that can fill that role. So it's just like I don't know. It's tough. But who would you rather? Who would out of the people I just named and Alex Smith? If Dak can't play week one, who do you want?
Oh man, I don't know. For some reason, I still love Jameis Winston. Not love, but I think like if Dak can't play and we need a backup, I want Jameis Winston because he's fearless. Like he's a fucking idiot. But him and I would take Jameis Winston or Ryan Fitzpatrick over any other backup quarterback in the league because they're kind of fearless and just want to win. Like that. I don't know if they're a part of your question there, but
No, they were. I do feel like Jameis Winston's not so much fearless as he is just kind of stupid.
yeah, that's true.
Like he's just not a very smart quarterback, and he's just like, fucking, I'm going deep. Like can't make any reads by the time that he finally has time, like makes a read. Everybody's way down the field, so he has no other choice but to just chuck it down there. I
Yeah.
think that having Jameis Winston as a quarterback would just frustrate me so bad.
I think so too. I think you get really upset with the interceptions, but then every time he throws like 3 or 4 touchdowns a game, you're like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, no, yeah, he's actually feast or famine. Like he's very much feast or
Yeah.
famine, but like I don't know, it would probably upset me quite a bit. Knowing the Vikings, it would be mostly famine.
Yeah.
Ah, I don't really have any. Did we ever talk about the Matthew Stafford thing here?
I feel like we did.
I feel like we. I also feel like we did.
I think so, yeah, man.
Okay, perfect. I want to talk about. Do you want to see who's definitely did not get re-signed by the Cowboys?
Who?
No, just I mean a list. Do you want a list?
By the
What's a
Cowboys?
no-brainer move you think should be
Yeah.
We
this
have our,
offseason?
we have our,
Doesn't have to
our
be the
wide
Central
receiving
or the
core,
Jets.
our
This
running
is an
back,
incredible segue
our
for
tight ends, our offensive line. Like who? Yeah, go for it, man. I don't know.
I know.
Excuse me.
NFC East. Dallas Cowboys. Andy Dalton.
Okay.
Blake Bell, tight end.
Okay.
Center Joe Looney. He was a backup though, right? Or no, he
Yeah.
would have been a starter.
No, yeah, like he has definitely started for us. That I would have liked to have re-signed.
Offensive tackle Cameron Irving.
Also,
Alden,
I would have liked to have re-signed.
Alden Smith.
Ooh, I would have loved to have re-signed Alden Smith.
Tyrone Crawford, defensive end. Sean Lee. Cornerbacks Shadobi Awuzie and Jordan Lewis, both of them. Also your safety Xavier Woods, and your long snapper LP Laducia.
Oh man, some of that shit sucks.
Yeah. Here's the thing, like I was doing the same thing, and I hadn't seen this list previously, but I was looking at the Vikings ones earlier today, and I'm like, oh my god, is there gonna be anyone left on the team?
Yeah, dude. Who for the Vikings? Because those are some notable fucking players.
Right. I mean, and let's not and I don't know. This list is titled "Pending Free Agents and Notable Departures." So those are actually like free agents that are, that could potentially leave. So for the Vikings, quarterback Sean Mannion, our backup.
Oh shit!
Our backup quarterback, who I want out of there so bad. If Kirk Cousins went down, we would not have won another game. Running backs Amir Abdullah and Mike Boone, Kyle Rudolph, which we know. Center Brent Jones, and then a guard Dakota Dozier, Riley Reef, Rashad Hill as offensive tackles. Jaleel Johnson, our defensive tackle, who's an Iowa guy. So that would mean we don't have any Iowa guys. Oh wait, yeah, we do. Nate Stanley. Linebackers Todd Davis and Eric Wilson, and then safety Anthony Harris and Dan Bailey. I think my list looks a little bit more palatable than your list.
Yeah.
Especially considering you lost 2 corners and a safety. That was brutal.
When our fucking corners and safeties were bad anyway, and
Yeah.
we needed who we had. Like that sucks.
Maybe it also could be one of those things where like they want to hit free agency to see what's going on, but they would prefer to stay in Dallas. So they just kind of see how things shake out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty upset about the Anthony Harris thing. Well, I am and I'm not. He had a down year, but I like Anthony Davis or Harris. Oh man. Oh no.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Matt Schaub retired. How about that?
Yeah, that happened earlier in the off season. I think
Yeah.
we even podcasted when that happened.
That could be. I'm just kind of like taking a quick look see here. I can't
Okay.
believe that the Saints. Oh my God, their cap space is insane. Oh, that's one thing we should look at. I'm just gonna quick do a cap listing. We'll just do a little cap listing going into the free agency. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
There's some people who are just fucked. The Falcons. I'm gonna go by ones that are bad. The Falcons have negative $14 million in cap space.
Oof.
The Chicago Bears have negative $17.5 million in cap space. The Bengals have positive 42.9. That's a lot of money. Green Bay has negative 9.6. Houston has 19. The Colts have 46. Oh my God. The Jacksonville Jaguars have $73.8 million to spend.
That's a lot. Holy shit.
Kansas City is negative 20.9.
Yes. Excellent.
The Rams, who just got rid of Jared Goff and got Matthew Stafford, are negative $33 million.
Also excellent. Hilarious.
The Patriots have $68 million. The Saints have negative $53.6 million.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. And they just used their franchise tag on somebody for $10.6 million. Why? The Jets have $70 million to spend. Eagles are negative 29. Yeah, and that's Washington football team has 39 million to spend. So there's a lot of ups and downs, but New Orleans, holy God, how are they going to get out from under that?
They won't, hopefully. It's hilarious.
So is Drew Brees not signed? Or is he still technically on their team?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's because if he is, then I mean they only have Taysom Hill right now,
Yep.
who they actually gave quite a bit of money for, stupidly. Yeah. Okay. So Drew Brees is a free agent in 2022. So they technically have him again.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I bet he's back next year.
Given their
I would-
cap situation and like, or maybe their cap situation's so bad because he is still part of the team and they owe him like $25 million
Yeah.
because he signed a 2-year $25 million contract. Ugh. I have to look it up again. God damn it. 2 years, $50 million. Guaranteed signing was $25 million. So their cap hit this year would be $12 million. Oh God. Yeah, so maybe he hasn't officially retired yet, so that money is still on their thing. But if he did retire, then they'd be off the hook for like $12 million, which is still
Yeah.
a shitload of money to be in the hole. It's still like negative $30 some dollars. No, whatever, math. 32.
Math. Hey, man. Oh, are you finishing your fucking side of it? Oh, you killed it?
Killed it.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
You
Oh
can-
man, I really thought I'd play video games after this, but I think I'm gonna go to bed because I am drunk.
I need to go to bed. Like the last 2 nights, I haven't like slept well at all. It's been horrible.
Because we're old, Jesse. We're old.
Yeah.
All
Monday.
I don't have anything else.
I don't have anything else either.
All right, well that's easy.
I'm gonna roll it.
Deuces. Hey,
How
thanks
dare
to Arcadium. Wait, no, sorry. If you wanted to listen to us, we're available anywhere podcasts are available.
That's true. He speaks the truth. If you want to go ahead and ask us any questions that you want us to answer on air, go ahead and tweet at us at ProFootballJuice, hashtag Juice Nation.
Email us at profootballjuice@gmail.com.
Yeah, or you can go to Facebook, Pro Football Juice. It's there.
Yep, you can listen to us anywhere where podcasts are available.
Yep, you can watch us live on Twitch every time we do this, or you can watch old episodes on the YouTubes.
Yes. You can subscribe to our OnlyFans page and just be disappointed.
Yeah, there's no content on there. In fact, I don't
No.
even know if that page exists to the outside world.
Thanks to Arcadium Brewing.
Thanks to Smoky Room Films.
Thanks to Brand.
Thanks to Emily and
Yes.
Brit.
Yeah, the Brit. Hey, thanks to Mike for viewing us and Jake Rio.
Jake Rio. All right. Peace.
Oh, good stuff.